Moving on to the most improved player. Another one really that seemed like a slam dunk at first, but then all of a sudden the player votes came in. And the winner of most improved, from the North Island Silvertips, Keaton Mastrodonato.
You know, he really had a great year this year, carried that North Island Silvertip squad. 23 goals, 19 assists, 42 points. But when you look at most improved, you got to look back to last year. He had about half those totals last year. So he doubled up his point totals, and really his all-around game came around, and he really proved to be one of those players to watch in the BC Major Midget League. When he got control of the puck, you knew that magic could happen.
I remember talking to Greater Vancouver, the Canadians, on the bus ride home back from Prince George a couple weeks ago, and they brought up, actually, Scotty Atkinson and a couple other guys that brought up, how about Keaton Mastrodonato for most improved player? And I went, I never really thought about Keaton until they brought up what he was able to do. He put the North Island Silvertips on his back when they needed to. He ended up scoring some absolute clutch goals. He had 42 points in 38 games this year compared to his 23 points in 40 games. But this is where the Most Improved Player award blows up. And it's about the honorable mentions. One of them that was starting to lead the way was Hunter Floris from the Cariboo Cougars, who actually last year played at the Kootenay Ice, Jared. He comes up with the Cariboo Cougars. Now, before we start talking about Floris, we're going to talk about more Cariboo Cougars. Mason Richey. Mason Richey went from going from 19 points at the Cougars last year to 55 points this year. It was absolutely insane. And then once again, Daine Dubois, I don't know what we want to call them. Sorry, Cole Waldy. We're going to call him Dubois. And all three Cariboo Cougars, absolute dynamite in their second year around.
Yeah, really, you can't go wrong with any of those names on the list. Hunter Floris, very exciting player, good two-way player, dangerous on the penalty kill, was always dangerous on the rush, but Mason Richey, how can you go wrong with that? But once again, it comes down to the team around you, and you feel that the Cariboo Cougars, one of the juggernauts in the league, year-round and from year to year, and you really, when you factor that into play, it goes to Keaton Mastrodonato.
And I got to single out a couple guys in your team at the Vancouver Northeast Chiefs. Logan Bromhead and actually Haydn Delorme. Delorme actually took that first line. Well, you want to call him the first line. We called him the danger line. When you're paired up with Ethan Lay, you're going to put points on the board. But Delorme and Bromhead, both fantastic seasons this year compared to last year.
Well, you look at Logan Bromhead, always speedy on that rush, really provided a solid secondary scoring attack for the Vancouver Northeast Chiefs. Was always dangerous going down the wing, could always bring it to the backhand, forehand, set guys up, get that odd shot off that just fooled goaltenders. And then Haydn Delorme, he was always just so smart when he was away from the puck, knew where to be so that Ethan Lay could find him for that easy goal or knew when to step up in the play to make that turnover and get it on net.
Big congratulations to Keaton Mastrodonato for most improved, but there's so many players in the BC Major Midget League that can improve within a year. It's amazing what happens when you go from 15 to 16 to 17. There's three different levels of, what's the word we're going to look for here? Development that you have in this league.